In the 80s in Bergen County, we were increasingly finding homeless people on the streets of Hackensack and other communities, and we did not have enough shelter beds. CAP created all the early shelters and sheltering systems in the county, but there were not enough beds. And so we looked at the model that was used by the Center for Food Action to organize local religious communities and ask them to step up and help to actually open their doors and shelter the homeless. And these churches and synagogues took the homeless in, and they took them in as a sanctuary. And that was a turning point in efforts to raise the level of awareness about the homeless problem in Bergen County. Over the years, Family Promise, what began as the Interreligious Fellowship for the Homeless, has made an unbelievable difference in really nurturing, caring for, and getting on the road to recovery and integration into the full opportunity society so many who have faced the challenge of homelessness.
During a very cold winter in 1986, people began to realize that there was a very noticeable homeless population, mostly single men living on the street. They also understood that at the same time, houses of worship were typically empty during the week, and this might be a good place to provide shelter for these individuals. 2 years later, we realized that homelessness among families was also an issue. And so the organization began sheltering working families who became homeless at St. Cecilia's High School in Englewood. So ever since the Housing, Health, and Human Services Center was built in Bergen County, Family Promise no longer shelters homeless individuals. However, we use the same model, sheltering families, working families who become homeless. And what we know is that providing shelter is simply not enough. That if nothing changes when a family is in shelter, once they get out, if there's any kind of mishap, a family will quickly find themselves homeless once again. Family Promise is not a Band-Aid. We want to end the cycle of homelessness for families forever. So when a family comes to us, we provide job training and continued education. We provide help with transportation and childcare. We provide financial literacy training and empowerment workshops so families can compete for and get and keep better paying jobs.